So I'm a pretty big fan of wings, and I got quite a few different ways of making them. Today I'm going to be demonstrating my baking method. I think it's pretty good, nice and crispy. I'm going to start off with half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper powder. You don't like spicy stuff? Reduce it, eliminate it. 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, secret ingredient, 1 tablespoon of flour, and of course our package of chicken wings. Our first step is going to be to prepare the chicken wings. We need to dry them. We need to super dry them. This will help them achieve their true crispiness potential. As such, lots of paper towel is going to be used here. And I'll show you what my paper towel looks like after the fact. And there's quite a bit of liquid that got absorbed. They may feel dry, but usually they're still wet. So I like to do multiple passes. Just take your time, get your chicken nice and dry, and you will have the crispy chicken. It's that simple. It's that easy. Of course, our second process also works to enhance the crispiness factor of our chicken. So once our chicken's all good and dry, it's time to move on to that. I lost a little bit of footage here. I dumped all the spices and seasoning in the plastic bag and then added the chicken to it. Now for this, we're just going to shake it around, mix it around, get all of our chicken nice and coated. Doesn't take very long to do, but it is kind of an essential part of this recipe. And once it's all good and done, we can move on to our third step. Letting your chicken rest in the refrigerator for half an hour to a few hours doesn't hurt the end product and can enhance it as well. Of course, our third step is to actually cook our chicken. So to do that, I'm going to use a nice pan, cover it with some foil so my cleanup's not crazily insane, and then put a cooling rack on top of it. That's gonna help keep the chicken off of the foil because the chicken really does like to stick. And of course, we'll give it a little bit of a spray with some kitchen spray or whatever, and that'll prevent the chicken from sticking. So even cleaning the cooking rack won't be that bad. Just gonna keep putting our chicken on the cooking rack, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven, and we're gonna bake this for 20 minutes at 425 degrees. And then we're going to take it out of the oven, flip all the chicken, and cook it another 20 minutes. And then for good measure, probably gonna do that a third time. Usually after the second, it's technically cooked. I mean, you could eat it and it'd be fine, but cooking your chicken a little bit longer really makes it more fall off the bone. And if it starts to dry out a little bit on you too much, just throw a little bit of olive oil on the top there, and that can kind of keep you going. And here we are. Wings are now ready. They're all thoroughly cooked, and you can proceed to eat them if you want. Although I like to sauce my wings. I find that takes them to the next level. And I really wanted to try out this barbecue sauce I had. It's tequila habanero. Sounds pretty cool, so thought I'd give it a try. Other sauces you may want to use are regular barbecue sauce or hot sauce or some type of dips or whatever. There's a lot of different varieties. The Frank's buffalo sauce is one of my favorites, especially with a couple of drops of ghost pepper sauce in it. That usually works really good for making nice spicy wings. And once our bowl's all loaded up, we can simply shuffle it around until we have complete coverage of our wings. Which, if you're doing this on your own, maybe get a little bit bigger of a bowl than I did. I didn't spill anything, but I've done this quite a few times. But if you have a bigger bowl, it's quite a bit easier to slush them around. You can also do a little bit less wings at a time and use your tongs to kind of mix them around, and that's probably actually a lot easier. That may be the preferred method. But there we go, our wings are now ready for consumption. And I'm going to try some of these. So let's plate them up and enjoy. And I really did like how that habanero tequila sauce was. It was pretty good. A little bit on the sweet side because barbecue sauce consists mostly of sugar anyway. But I thought it was pretty good. Let me know what your thoughts are on this cooking technique. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave them below. And until next time, stay awesome.